Welcome back to DraemondDoesGaming. Draemond here playing some more Banner Saga, and now that I know that, if we hit resume, we just get launched straight into the game. So, last time, we got to meet Rook and Alette, you can see them here, as well as Ivor, and got to start seeing their story, so that was pretty cool. But now, we're heading back over to our other caravan. Alright, coming back into it, Chapter 3, Little Did They Sleep. Thanks again for coming in and watching the Banner Saga with me, playing through it, I guess. Watching me play through, all that fun stuff. Hack on. We're back. I was able to get as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons. Extra supplies, too. You perk up. Just now realizing Moger has been talking to you. Since Vognir died, everyone's been looking to you and make the decisions. It's exhausting. Hack on. I heard you. What were you saying? Sorry, just tired. Go on. I heard you. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor. Some, I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. We also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eirik. Eirik. I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through the streets. We put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then. You're sure that wound is healed, Ludin? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. They're right. Ludin returned to Strand to go home. Ludin makes his own decisions. Vognir's dead. There's no reason to stay. As much as I don't like Ludin, he does make his own decisions. He is a prince after all. You'll only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some Dredge. Ludin returns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering road's not an option with this many. I would crush that boy's skull with one hand. Ludin won't be deterred. You'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them be more cautious, no more losses. Tell them we cover their mountainside in Dredge bodies. Tell them we don't stop until Schlid is retaken. Kind of like this option. Tell them we cover the mountainside in Dredge bodies. Good. Give the word and we're off. Seems like a hack-on thing. Alright, let's go check out what he's got to say. I'd ask how you're dealing with Vognir's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Mogger, which is good. I know most of these Jarl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Vognir. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Jarl, half of them want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't too bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Vognir. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Jarl is named Bearsea. I'm not sure where he came from, where his deal is. He knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. This girl in red is scary too, Ursa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some Jarl call her the Witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but fire upsets our Jarl more than the Dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Which? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. You think we could be walking into a death trap? This many Jarl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send out Jarl to their death. I like worrying about myself, that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. What he's alluding to is Ludin, Yarsa, and Bersi. Because Ludin was there with them. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If you say so. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am, any more rope, and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget that you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. So much story in this game, but it's so good. Alright, Udin. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Jarl listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Jarl. Mogur's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. Alright, we got some interesting things to ask about. What are you doing in the journal? Heard you're tearing your day. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Let's do that one first. Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Jarl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take that. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha! What are you always putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Aberrang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the menders wove something that writes its own history. Want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? God's? Forbid. Ha, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. Heard you were in a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old Jarl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me, just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Though my name Krumar is close, I think, but the added son of a gun still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am, though. Although, the Scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation, and he's chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Jorunder now. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence, don't give Hansi on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Take a quick gander at our heroes as well now, because it's nice to know. So we have Irish. And Hakon and Mogur are both so here, let's check out his story. Eirik is the guy who gets stuff done for the governor of Strand, though for a man with a heavy responsibility, he seems to have an awful lot of freedom in his methods. Plenty of warring clans within Strand have tried to take him down. None have succeeded. Eventually, he earned himself the nickname, the Iron Turtle. Nice. Well, Hakon can get promoted, so there's really no point in not. armor break and strength. I mean, those both seem like great things for him. Mogre. He's the shield master, so we kind of feel like he wants his armor up. Although he can get up to 4 armor break. I mean, that is extremely nice. I think we're just going to do that. That's one thing that I remember about this game is you really want to get that armor break up. We don't have any items, do we? Not this set of heroes. Is there anything else we can do here? We can take a look at the map or we can leave. We can take a quick gander, remember where we're at. Have some water. You know, very deaf. Right. Oh yeah, so we're thinking about going up to Schlind. Schlid? One of the forts built by the Jarl and the relentless push to hold back the dredge. While that role would eventually be replaced by Stonehorn, way up there to the north, Schlid took for a long time as one of the few strongholds to keeping dredge at bay. Alright. Well, let's take a we can see what's going on here. Nothing else we can do. No marketplace, so let's leave. It's like a nice relaxing game, but with tons of narrative, and the combat is just a lot of fun. Look at that, says Mogre in the hills. More dredge, no more than a dozen though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Loom overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't. I thought you did. We'll deal with it ourselves. Seems like not a bad thing to do. Caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. Yeah, I'm always happy for doing something like this. What is Irik's abilities? He rallies. And he can move through allies. You're the shield man, right? Bring the pain. Yeah. Hakon does the submarine impact. Yeah, I think this is good. And then Gunnulf is our Tempest man. Yeah. This is fun. I'm happy with this. So these guys are just grunts. Just a bunch of grunts. They all 8 and 10, 9 and 10. Vicious grunt. Enraged grunt. So they're all slightly different. We can stick you back here. And put you like that. I want them to go for him over anyone else. Let's ready up. He could reach us for his willpower, and so could he. Oh, okay. Can't do anything yet, so we're just gonna hold up, let these guys all move up. He is gonna spend his willpower and do a single point of damage to us. And we're gonna almost kill him. That's fine with me. Right, you need a way to spend at least your willpower, because you have lots. I'm going to move you forward and end your turn. Let these guys move up to us. So you could go there and hurt him if he comes here. You can only do 1 damage to this guy, which really isn't that much. I just want you to wait for a turn. Guess we could have moved him up one. Let's break that armor, because if we can move around and then Tempest... Nope. Won't be able to. But we can just kill that guy. Although, I'm tempted to move over here and just whack this guy. The less damage these guys can do, I'm all for it. Seven to you. And here's my... Yeah, these guys are not going to be doing a whole lot to us. Who's next up? That guy. And then this guy. So if we kill him, that's probably a good thing. Alright. We're gonna move... We're actually gonna move over here and strike this guy. Hit him for a nice big wallop there. Yeah, this is nice. They're slowly taking down his armor, but it really isn't doing anything to us. Now we can actually kill him. Again. So this one's actually going to... We can move back through our friend, and we can rally up. Hack on, because why not, right? 7, 4... I mean, it feels like we got 15%. 3. Sundering impact. Strength damage +1. Damage to adjacent enemies. Nice. It's actually very beneficial for us. Guy left, not even concerned about him. Bring down his armor just a little bit. I guess you can't actually get over there, so that was an oops. Extend your turn. Break down his armor, and then get the kill. I don't know if it's a lot, which is very nice. He's ready for promotion too. 8 renown. Hack on. You can hear Ludin's hard-booted trot as you set up camp for the first day and brace yourself. We speak. As equals? We can try. It seems clear to me that you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way, am I right? You're not wrong. Why do you ask? In fact, I plan to go my way to kill them. We only kill dredge when necessary. You're not wrong. Then listen carefully. Don't assume that only the Varl can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grofheim, the banner of Arberang. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter, and ready for more, whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. You tell me you were his Kender. That's why you're in charge. Some sort of next of kin Jarl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? Why the tough act, kid? I'm on my way. I'm in my own way. Doesn't mean I care what happens to you. That seems like a hack-on thing to say. In my own way, or why the tough act? I like in my own way. Then stop acting like I'm a thorn in your side. You're nearly 200 years. It's hard to take a 20-year-old man, is that right? Seriously, you better start. We'll both be kings someday. It's the last thing I need to think about right now. Luden looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Now, Luden's a bit of a jerk. On exertion, you've got some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. To add more than 1 star to your attack, upgrading 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack, or move 3 more spaces, etc. Requires your willpower. Yeah, you know what? We'll talk to these people first, and then we'll check out our other one. You have a moment. As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Bercy. You're Hackle. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want. So you're all working for Luden. Where'd you learn to fight? Can I trust you? Where'd you learn how to fight? Same way as you. By fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least 1 man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah? Not anymore? I've had lots of jobs. Can I trust you? A loaded question. Depends on what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself, and you'll figure it out. Does Luden understand that? Luden doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. Why are you working for Luden? What's a Jarl doing working for another Jarl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Luden killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Alright. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Jarl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Luden alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there's a bit of a threat behind that gravelly request. Well, I'm sure there is. You're so right. She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb towards Luden's tent. No, here for you. Oh? We talk? Mercer shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those 2 curiously contradictory words, you get 2 impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. You're Luden's bodyguard? No, he's mine. We have the chance to be confused. She cackles, abrupt and loud, then slightly looks embarrassed. You're his personal guard, though. Her expression changes too, of course. How did you end up with someone like Luden? Luck. She raises an eyebrow. You're all on fire, don't get along. All you get is a shrug. You're going to use them. She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. No, you do though. I don't. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time. Yrsa, Hakon, you stop and look over your shoulder. I'm a witch, so be careful. She put her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart. Not sure what to think of that. Yeah, she's an interesting character. There's a few interesting characters in this game. Let's go check out Gunnulf. Because he got a nice level up. I'd like to promote him 10 renown to do so, but I mean, it's a nice thing to do, and in fact, we should at least get 1 break. And then we should pump up his strength even more, because strength good. Then we just have to keep him alive. Alright. Heading on out. We overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Jarl. I didn't join up to take orders from Hakon, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot, not willing to die for him either. Make your presence known, but walk on. Challenge the Jarl to a fight. Threaten them loudly. Blindside him. Just challenge him to a fight, then. Who will you take orders from? You ask loudly. Wagner's dead. We can decide right now. You raise your fist, he does the same, reluctantly. Special shot's not bad, but you've had a lot worse. You grab him by the horns, swing his entire massive frame through the air, and plant him into the ground. What's his name? You ask his companions. Gris. Take care of Gris, you reply. You hear them laughing at his misfortunes as you wander off. Good times. Nothing like Jarl fights. A small gathering of tents come into view, a group of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We were camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering to Dangler, as one does. As his expression turns, dread started appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Thought the Godstone would be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Ask if they have anything to trade, or assure them the way to Strand is clear, and see them off. You want to buy anything from them? Not much, he replies. Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Jarl in one place before. You're off to deal with those dredge? You nod. Part with some supplies if you need them. You'll take them how much? I'll give them freely. Clearing the road is more than we can ask. I have one request though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You agree. The merchants continue onward. Nice. It's a couple days of supplies. Caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line, then to Moker, who tells you, Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Verdfell and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we plotted into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred Hakon? Asked Moker. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War. So this is in one of the mechanics of the game as well. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but prepare to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up higher casualties. You can take the burden on yourself for the harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick count, there must be at least 510 of them. You have 185 fighters and 466 Jarl. So, even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Well, doesn't that mean we should charge them then? Consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Let's rush right on in. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. Isn't that fun? Ooh, we do get Yrsa, Bercy, Ludin, Eirik. Well, what is he? He's a Warhawk as well, so he has Tempest? Yeah. And Heavy Impact. It's pretty good. Ludin, wouldn't mind bringing you. Being able to attack diagonally is very nice. And we should probably try to level you. Eirik, having someone who can give us more willpower is good. maybe you can grab. And going through people is nice, and Yrsa having a ranged fighter, so I think this is going to be our go. Gunnulf is just very good, so yeah, let's go with this. Alright, let's get ourselves set up here. So we've got big guy over here, as well as these big shield users. Kind of want to move these guys around just a little bit. I want to be able to get an attack in on this guy before he gets an attack in on us, basically. Something along this line. You guys, you can move through people, you can attack diagonally, so I think this is an okay setup. So let's try this out. Can just reach us, and so can he. Just. Alright, well, let them come to us. Or do we move to him? Where can he get to? Ugh. So we can actually move right to here and hit him then. And then bring the pain so anyone attacking him gets some retaliation hits. You know what? I'm all for doing a 7 attack on this guy. Alright, broke some armor there. Yeah, I just don't want him to come to us. Seems like an interesting spot for him to go. That's okay. So they can actually get in here. So if we move... Yeah, I don't really want you to do too much here. Let's rally up. I'd like Ludin to come over here because you can actually get this guy. What can we do with you? Slag and burn? Something along the lines of that. Do some damage to this guy. Who are you gonna hit? Oh, I already hit Ludin. Could be worse. Do we break down your armor? Or do we bring the pain on you? I think we just bring the pain on you. Nice. Double up that strength hit. Let's come around this way, hack on. Just hit him again. Oh, he can get to us first because we killed that guy. I'd like to move over around this way. We have a shot of doing some damage to him. Nice. Look at that break. Armor break. Ow. Yeah, you know what? We'll be fine. We'll come over here. Armor break him again. Because, yeah, we're really not too worried about their armor now. We just need to hit them. Make sure he's hurt at least a little bit. Bring him down, because that's going to be a big hit. Oh! Ouch. Alright, hack on. Just start murderizing people, please. Well, could be worse. Might as well just get that kill. Like to hurt him some more so he doesn't do much to us. Alright, come on back a bit. You can actually get that kill, so why don't we just do that? How are all our people looking? Alright. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. That's right. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items that they took from previous victims. Kind of like a choose your own, push your luck mechanic here, so that's kind of cool. Let's see if we can kill a few more as they flee. Let's see what they... Alright, they've got two big guys. Two big hammer guys. Well, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna Tempest with some extra damage, because we should. We want to be away from him. Unfortunately, you're probably done. Start breaking some of this armor. Yeah. He can reach us. See, who's he gonna hit? Oh, he's gonna hit you. Alright. You actually just need to move like a space. And depending on where he goes, he could be taking a lot of damage by the time he even gets to us. This guy needs a good walloping. Okay, well, we're making a move around the battlefield. 10, 9. Let's do that. Hit him so other people can come in and do some damage. Now we only have you guys, which is not really that great, but we can impale with you, which we haven't done yet. Push them back. He takes damage every time they move. He's going to start summoning someone, so we want to kill him sooner rather than later. Okay, you want to move to, like, here. And slag and burn. Well, you can't quite get there, eh? That's the only one you can attack. Well, you know what? Let's make it a good hit at the very least. Yeah, that guy needs to die, so I do not want him summoned. Attack our archer. Yes. Our archer's gone. But that's okay. He actually can't reach us. Good. Ludin, I know you're probably gonna... Oh, you don't have Impale. That's extremely unfortunate. You need to come here and just whack this guy. So he's gonna do the same thing. Okay. Ludin, just keep breaking his armor. Unfortunately, you're probably done. Ludin can back up, and we can put Hack on here. Oh, I can't quite reach, eh? There we go. Gained item, Warriors. Hopefully that was worth it, because we took a lot of hits. So lots of kills, win bonus, and a few other things that I did not get to see there. 15 renown, I mean that's pretty darn good. We still have Bursey too, so we can throw him in, but yeah. Ow. Let's put it that way. Mogr comes to you sporting a dour expression. There are more warriors than usual claiming illness lately. I don't think they're faking it. I've seen them vomiting or stumbling around. Humans seem to be suffering from something too. Some kind of disease, pushing too hard, or something to do with dredge. Some kind of disease? I can't prove anything, but I think some of the rations may have been poisoned. Before he can respond, he continues. Don't spread paranoia. It may be nothing. I found nothing wrong with the food. Most of us aren't ill. What do you think? Keep some trusted Jarl on watch. Keep asking around. Threaten the group. No need to foster suspicion over stomach aches. Let it blow over. Might not be the food, so you can find some other connection. Keep some trusted Jarl on watch. I like this one, and I like this one. Not a big fan of the other three. Mogr swears a few Jarl to secrecy and has them keep a close eye on the supplies. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Ludin has been sending scouts ahead, quicker and more nimble than your Jarl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop. Dredge, that direction. You overhear him tell Ludin. About a day away, they found a village. You ask what they're doing. Tearing the place apart, he says, maybe 1,000 of them or more, looking for God knows what. It's a bit bigger fight than usual. Ludin is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. We could draw some of them forward and split them, try and take them out a bit. Get closer before making a move, or wait and see what they do. You send a small group of shield bangers to get their attention. They do. Half a day later, many dredge are giving chase up the hill and they're plodding sort of way. Get ready to lay waste. Dredge line the battlefield. Weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick count. Must be at least 489 of them, while we have 185 and 466. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. I'm not going to charge them this time. So that's one thing that I remember, is charging them is like, alright, we're going to go and do it, and it's a little bit of a tougher fight. Formations is like an average fight. Hold them off is your easiest fight. And then retreat, obviously. So we're going to do formations. You start comparing weakness and strength, taking into account terrain, morale, and the look of the enemy. If you're careful, you should be able to keep your forces balanced. Give the order. You start rallying your forces and gather your allies to you, preparing to enter the fray. Probably could have rested too, because we've got a few people that are a little injured. But we also have Bercy. I don't mind bringing her into battle, since she is, even though she's injured, because, well, she's a backline anyways. This one could hurt us. Although if his armor is okay, we should be fine. Hakon can be promoted, so we're just going to do that. That seems like a no-brainer to me. I think he needs a bit more armor and strength. Yeah. That seems very good, and I don't know why my computer is... Oh, can I promote him again? I can. Well, I mean, there's really no reason not to, so... yeah, let's double up the strength. He's maxed out on strength. We can promote Eirik as well, just the base level 1. Armor break is nice for him. And let's do a little bit of strength for him. Awesome. Looking good. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to keep... He has -3 strength in battle, so we'll start off with a 7. But that's okay. Let's do this. Bercy was a... He's the Tempest as well, just like Gunnulf. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, see, we have one less guy to worry about. These are both the big ones, though, like the big hitters. So he shouldn't be able to reach us on this side, but I'd like to take them out first, along the lines of like this. I guess you can wait there and see if they come towards us. We don't know in what order they act, so we're going first. Okay, of course. Then that guy, then him. Okay. And then all the little guys, which, whatever. Alright, let them come to us. Hakon can come down here and just smash him for 8. Seems like a good plan to me, of any. So let's move you down this way a bit. Extend your turn. Not too worried about these guys. Don't mind moving the one here to start breaking down his armor for other people to come in and take them out. Because you can do 4 damage to him, which is a pretty good chunk. 6 if we use that. Oh, you know what? We didn't look at the item we got, too. Shoot. We definitely should have. These guys can move a decent way. So he can get there, or there. So that square is not safe, but this one is. I want to slag and burn there and just see if they'll run through it. Yeah, so he's going to start doing his thing, so we'll have Hakon come this way and just obliterate him. Who's up next? That guy is. Okay, so we'll move over here. We're going to bring the pain on him and see if he'll attack us. He didn't. Isn't that a pain? Take him out. He'll hit us slightly. And we'll hit him for more. Oh, darn. Well, you know what? It slowed them down in a way that probably didn't want to go. So there we go. Let's get that kill. Not worry about him. He's hitting us again. Move you back. I want to slag and burn there. Nice. So it forces them to come down this way, but he's doing a little bit less damage. Yeah, you know what? This is fine. Yeah, this is a much safer fight this way, isn't it? They're just gonna keep whacking at you, aren't they? Yeah, it's okay. Let's move you here. Who could use a rally? Bercy could. Nice. Going into pillage mode. Ouch. She can't quite reach. This will end turn there. Move up. Break his armor. Hack on. Might as well just get the kill here. Enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. Yeah, we totally can. We didn't take that much in way of damage. Only got these 2 guys to deal with. But you rest for a minute there. Most they can do is 2 damage to us. So let's start taking down armor. Yeah, I mean, this is... Oh, right, I forgot about that. Whoops! Let's impale him and make him move next turn. Unfortunately, you're down. Oh, you're not. They did weird stuff. Slag and burn both of them. Bring the pain. Ow. He did, apparently. You know what? This is fine because we can just outright kill him. Oh, we're going up for him, eh? That sucks. Get him a little bit closer. You can drop down and slag and burn there. Let them come to us. We're in pillage mode, so this is fine. Come on back. Hit him for one. Take down that armor. Take down even more armor. Nah. Because Hakon can just come in and get that kill. I mean, it does make him extremely strong, but that's fine. Gain an item, Sunstone. Clansmen, fighters, Jarl, lost, injuries 1. Okay. So those being 0 is a very good thing. And 12 more renown. Which is nice. So that's probably that village. Tempted to want to camp, but with the village still a day away, you're eating on the march. How Jarl approaches. We had words earlier, says Gris. I recall him claiming that he didn't care for your command. You were right in the what you did. Let me join your guard and fight at your side. Pride hangs on his posture and sincerity in his eyes. You protect me? Get out of my face or you've got one shot. You got one shot. Tell and report to Mogr. I don't sit in the back lines. Make a mistake and you'll get your head caved in. Nobody will lose sleep over it. He nods and goes to speak with Mogr. No, I'm actually fine with that. I did like Gris quite a bit in my last run. Close enough to hear dredge rattling through the buildings below. Pull them out of the houses, Mogr suggests. Slag can't resist an ambush. Well, better luck in the open field. We'll take the fight to them. Send your shield bangers forward to get their attention. Before long, the dredge have gathered, ready for a fight. So around the same. We'll do formations again. And we'll go from there. And we really should rest. I always think that we don't have to set up camp, but we really should. We now have Gris. Ludin has been upgraded. So we'll do that and get him going. I'm less concerned about his armor break. I kind of want to get his strength up there because he's able just to come in and just stab. So if he can do that, that's actually super nice for us. Hakon has been promoted again. It costs 20, but then he's level 5 already. Like, look at that. I think that's max level already. He's awesome. Then we have Gris. So I'm going to switch Gris with Mogr. He's a strong arm. This guy's pretty. The model Jarl warrior. Gris doesn't have much distinction to his name and little influence on the politics of Jarl, but he's a warrior through and through, having fought in every great war and killed countless dredge and men alike, dependable when he's not shooting his mouth off. He's got battering ram, so he does the knockback and do some damage and return the favor. So anyone attacking him, they lose an armor. And he's got some balanced stats, which is nice. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. Do I keep Eirik or put in Mogr? You know what? Something like that isn't actually too bad. Even though he's injured, -3 strength, he still has a ton of armor. And armor equal good. Whoa. Alright. They're right there, huh? Kind of want to have hack on there. You guys... These are just grunts, enraged grunts, so a little bit more attack. Okay. Something along that line, so that they can't armor hit both of us. Yeah. Yeah. They've got a ways to go before they can reach us on this side. So let's hold up. See if they spend their willpower to get to us. Nope. Gris can come on up though and do some good. Rank 3. Strength damage +1. 1 break. 2 break added to heavy impact. Wow. 1 and 3. Nice. Alright. Now we can move up to here. And do some bring the pain. He just whacked you. That's rude. Fortunately, your armor break isn't the greatest. But we'll get there. Luden, however... Yeah, I don't mind this coming in this way. And just doing a ton of armor damage there. Ow! How rude. Alright, we will slag and burn right there. That's pretty good. Going for Gris. Alright. Stab. Hit. Destroy armor. So I would like other people to get the kills here. You can only get 1. Or he can only hit him for 4, I should say. I guess that's okay. I should remember that we can attack from range as well with you. 4, 2. I still like the whole... Well, you know what? Actually, why don't we just go for the kill? Because then that's guaranteed. 3 damage. 3 damage. Who's up next? Big guy? Alright. I think we just go for this with the double willpower hit. So he does less to us. And I think we just go for the outright kill on this guy, because he's still got 10. Yeah, I know it's on hack on, but it's definitely needed. Let's do this. You get another kill and you can be promoted. You know what? Let's move you around. You can get there in a turn. Oh, you've got 10. Yeah, let's hurt him a bit. You're at 5. And then Gris can get this kill. And we're still feeling pretty good here. Let's kill a few more as they flee, and I still didn't put the items on. Ah. Is it just one guy? Nope, 2. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Mercy's down. Okay. Wasn't expecting him to be right there. This guy... Yeah, he's just one of those big guys. No, I think we have to go for this first, just so he can't do that much damage to all of us at once. You can bring the pain to him. I think you can outright kill her, can't you? Yeah. Not super unfortunate. Well, how about you come here and impale him and push him back a little bit. Because then you can come here. Oh, you don't have battering ram anymore. Wasn't that a shame? Ah. Hack on. Yeah, you gotta hit him. So he only has 1 health left. Ow. Making our way over. Not like he can do much here. Why don't we impale you at the back, please? They like to move around when you do that, so that's quite alright to me. He's not doing too much to us. Just break down his armor so other people can get these kills now. I'd like Gris to get this one. Nice, because he can be promoted now. And we got iron bands, which I should remember to actually use. We lost a couple fighters and some Jarl. But we got 13 renown, so I'll take it. Bodies blanket the area as though the snow itself had turned black and red. You walk between the clusters of survivors taking account of your warriors. Eventually you cross paths with Mogr. That was a tough one, he says. Hope we won't face worse the further we go, but this could be a hint of things to come. You nod. Let's check out that village. The wounded are gathered as you head towards what's left of the village ahead. You actually rest here now? I think this is the village, yeah. You wander through the small village where there had been the cacophony of battle before, and now an eerie silence hangs over the place. Bodies of dredge and villagers make a macabre path to houses that have been ripped apart as if by a tornado. Ursa stops in her tracks. Hear that? She all but whispers. It sounds like crying. Soon you discover a trapdoor partially hidden by a carpet. Open the hatch. A woman screams, dies in her throat as the sight of Jarl instead of Dredge. Men and women both are huddled together. A baby cries on another's shoulder. They're clearly awed to see so many warriors. What do we do now? They ask. Go to Strand, we cleared the way. Go to Strand, we'll send escorts with you. Stay here if you'd like. Kind of want to send them to Strand with some escorts. Gather a handful of warriors to send back with the frightened villagers. With the path already cleared behind you, they shouldn't find too much trouble along the way, but you'll miss their strength in battle. Minus 15 Jarl. I almost feel guilty about this, he says. I know Strand, even if they make it in one piece, the locals will tear them apart. Not literally, of course, but, well, maybe literally. I might join them. It's an excuse to run home, Eirik. Man, I like Eirik quite a bit. He's pretty good. So what can we do here? Do I want to let him go? We need you here, or go if you wish. It's an excuse to run home. An insult to my honor, he replies. You found my one weakness, giant. Fine. I'll stay to see the sights. No. I thought he would, So you insult him and he stays. That's hilarious. I thought he was gonna go back. Alright. Perfect. I'm okay with that. I like Eirik. We can rest here, which we are definitely going to do. We've got our heroes as well, because, you know, we should actually look at these items. Never deflected. That seems very nice. Iron Bands, +1 strength. That would have been good to have on somebody. And Warrior's Oath, +1 will. Okay. So let's first promote these guys that have a 1. He's a strong arm, so we kind of want him to have some good armor. We only have 9. Okay. 9 renown because we spent so much on Hakon. He's so good. Let's check out the market then. Let's see what they have. 1 armor every turn. Oh. That's extremely good. 1 renown gets 1 supply. Ha! No way. We are not buying anything here. 2 armor every time you rest. 2 will every time you rest. -1 aggro. +1 armor. I'm extremely tempted to get that and put that on Hakon. I mean, that keeps his armor alive. That's very nice. And he can actually put it on right now too, which is the other thing. You know what? We're gonna get that. I don't even care what anyone says. I'm sticking that on Hakon right now. Since he's level 5. Or rank 5. There we go. Look at that. Might as well have that. And we only have 1 renown left, which is super unfortunate. The map. We're gonna rest. And that allows our heroes to get a little bit better, right? He's injured for 2 days, 1 day, 2. Let's rest once more. We have lots of days of supplies. So I actually don't mind doing it once more and everyone is done. So we're here for a couple days, but everyone is happy and healthy. I'm fine with this. Let's go. And then I think we're coming up to the Godstones soon. Nice, 7 supplies. You hear the shout. You hear a shout echo on the wind, a standard Jarl greeting. A caravan of Jarl heading your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. You must be with Wagner. Wagner didn't make it. You're serious? It's getting grim out here, but didn't expect that. You're following the Schlid banner. What's happening? Isn't Ulfar in charge there? I'm Fasselt. Ulfar's still in Schlid, in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Wagner. Well, you. We've seen nothing happening in Schlid yet. What do you mean? No dredge. They never came through. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way, we came here. Ridgehorn? The fort on the bay. That place has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Yeah, maybe that's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Ludin forces his way into the conversation. Wait a godless minute. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banner hangs in Arberang. The Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Who the Fane is this? Nobody? Take him to Grofheim, we'll meet you there. Or shut your mouth, Ludin, or I'll smash your face in. I like that. Ludin's head swivels in your direction, eyes wide. He seems uncertain whether to be insulted or threatened. What orders did Ulfar give you, Fasselt? I'm supposed to offer any support you need. I've got 330 Jarl behind me, and Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's your plan? If we're going to Ridgehorn, you're coming. We're going to Ridgehorn, you take Ludin, go to Grofheim. Or forget Ridgehorn, we need to go to Grofheim. You know what? I think we have to go check out Grofheim. Or, Ridgehorn. I'll have my Jarl fall in line. Yours to command, Harkon. Are you insane? He just said an army of dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. He shuts Ludin up for a moment. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Jarl's doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, you need my help and my fighters. If I go, so do Yrsa and Bercy. This unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. Ogre can't contain a chuckle. Ha! The prince has courage. Do whatever you like, Ludin. Paint me the villain, Hakon. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one to do as he pleases in this alliance. These are Jarl lands. We're facing an army of dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. Is taunting the dredge into genocide a gain for your kind? Oh, man. I'm trying to keep it civil with Ludin, but man, is he a jerk? Walk away. You curse and threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility yours. If Ludin stays, so do Fasselt's warriors. They join the caravan. That's more so what we need. Ogre finds you, this time in a hurry. I found out what's wrong with the sick Jarl. Clutching his gut, ate some of it myself. Food's not poison, but it's spoiled. Bad fish and, getting more so. Ugh, wish I didn't just think about that. We must have gotten from the merchants back near Verdfell. Mixed in with the good stuff. Could have messed up as much as half our supply. Dump only what we know is tainted. Ogre frowns but agrees the tainted food is tossed down a hill where it won't attract attention. He reports back. Taken care of, but we've got more ill fighters than before. At least 40 at the moment. What do you want to do about them? Alright. The tainted food is tossed down the hill. What do you want to... At least 40 at the moment. What do you want to do about them? Tell them to avoid fighting until they recover. Ogre spreads word. Damned careless merchants. You hope this will be the end of it. That's a lot of supplies. It's definitely not buying one for one. The hike approaching the Godstones is murder. You recall how most Godstones are built on hills overlooking the other Godstones so that travelers can follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Dread, shouts Ogre near the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Ogre shakes his head as stone slams into the shield of a nearby Jarl, exploding a flashlight and razor-sharp fragments. Get behind the shield, bangers! Shouts Ogre as you approach for a fight. Dredge lines the battlefield, weapons drawn, a fight seems inevitable. 830 of them. Wow. Press your advantage. Well, we will formations and we'll give the order. Yeah, doing the harder fights is quite tough, apparently. Alright. I'm okay with this lineup. In fact, yeah. Alright, so what do we have here? This never deflected. Oh, okay. +1 strength, +1 will. So the only one that can wear this one is Gunolf, but I'm not worried about him having something like that. This is +1 strength. Let's give that to Bercy. +1 will. You know what? Out of everybody, I don't mind having looting with that. Like this, get these guys in that position to yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's try this out. Oh, all right. Oh, they've got slingers. Backs off, runs several tiles away from an attacker when hit. Okay, well, we've got to figure out what we want to do here. I think that'll be okay. And that might be okay. Yeah. Let's do this. I'd like to hit him. Yeah, if we can impale these guys, that's a good thing. Ouch. Move up just a little bit. We'll wait. Let's see what way these guys go. Well, I mean, I guess we just go for the kill there. I know it's... you don't get much in the way of that to help us out, but... do some damage to his armor. So we kind of really need to. Him move out of the way. These guys are gonna hurt. Like battering around him this way? That's hilarious. Let's do this and knock over through all those guys. Uh-oh. Was not expecting that. Alright. Honestly, I'd much rather you guys are dead than we just deal with the big one. Slowly getting him down. You're not going to do a whole lot to hack on. You know what? I do like the ability to impale this guy and make him take damage every time he moves, and yeah, that just seems like a very nice thing. Let's hit him hard with the nice. Yeah, we're just gonna hit this guy hard so he does less damage to us. Keep up that that hit. Maybe 9 to this guy. Not much more he can do there. A little bit of armor damage. Honestly, this is fine. We're just here for hitting him and taking a shot away from Ludin. Ludin's doing good. Take a moment, push them back. We can probably kill a few more. Alright, oh, there's this guy. No different, he's just, okay. Gris is up first. Gotta get them at least a little bit closer, which is unfortunate. They're gonna take some shots at Ludin. When we catch you, though, you guys are gonna be quite dead. Especially when Hack-On gets there. Especially since he's regaining armor every turn, which is be super nice. Alright. Impale, please. Gris is gonna go for that guy down there. Eventually. Ow. I don't mind this, because then we stop this guy from getting an extra attack, and it should go down to him. Yeah, And he's got less stuff he can do. And Ludin... Impale. Let's impale that guy. Make him run around like a crazy guy. Is he gonna kill Ludin? No, he's not. It's like they shouldn't be able to take him out, which is good. You still have a willpower, so we'll use it here. Just stab him a little bit. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Gris is extremely slow, which is the bad thing. More so, I just want to get here so you can't move around anymore. Stab him, and Gris can come and get this kill. We only lost Bercy and, well, Yuzra, which does kind of suck, but it is. She's our only living person right now. Nice. Did it say what we got? I didn't even notice, to be perfectly honest. What in depths are these? You wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers. Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of the bush, throwing itself upon the yokes attached to the treasure cart. Surprised, Jarl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off slick rock in sheer drop, stopped suddenly by a low growl. The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused Yox. On top, oh, it's still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight, keeping the whole thing down from plummeting over the side is Gunnulf, one hand white-knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. Well, he is extremely strong, so you know what? There is that. Alright, well, what do? Do we help him out? Try to knock the dredge off? Let's try to help him haul the cart back up. Grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground when the tree he's holding on to tears from the ground, dragging you with a terrifying force towards the edge. Let go and order him to do the same. Yeah, I think we have to. The roar that sounds more like you just stabbed him in the side than give an order. Gunnulf lets go of the cart, flips over the side in a flash, followed much later by a dull thud and crack. At the base of the steep cliff, hundreds of yards below, the treasure cart has exploded into a frozen firework of gold, valuables, and yokes and dredge gore. It was a costly mistake, grits Ubin between clenched teeth. I wonder why that dredge went after the yokes in the first place, and you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now is lying at the bottom of a cliff. Nothing for it, there's no time to stop now. Try to recover what you can quickly. Your call, Uven. Try to cover it up and come back later. Leave some Jarl to gather and return to Strand. I think it's your call, Uven. I don't care too much about the treasure cart. What choice do we have? Even if we could gather it up, we've got nothing to haul it. He sounds defeated, but resolute, moving on. You begrudgingly set off, leaving the king's ransom beneath your feet. Yeah, it does suck that we can't go and get it, but I really didn't want to lose a Gunolf. That got stone. The caravan stops, Godstone looming overhead. For a short rest, the warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the Godstone is scarred, like a struggle occurred. Merchants, no dredge, encircling Dangler are a variety of goods, a barrel of mead, who knows how old, loose silver, statue made of soapstone, offering to a dead god. Leave the offerings, but check for the merchant's brother. In the midst of the pile of bodies, a glitter catches your eye. You fish a gold necklace out from a jerkin to find 5 golden rings staring upon it, the merchant's brother. Guess he didn't make it, you mutter. Take the necklace, but with intent to return it. Toss the necklace to Moger and tell him to hang on to it. If anyone can be trusted, it's him. Don't know what made them think this Godstone would be safe. Moger grunts. We've completely exposed up here. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do it a little bit further away. Well, let's examine the Godstone. Dangler was always one of the favorites among men. God of good fortune, they believed he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you wish you had, but couldn't get on your own. And the word fortune has a lot of meanings. Eventually, you move on. There you go. We're definitely getting there. The next day. Continuing forth. I do wish it did outline like where you needed to get to in order for the next chapter, though. In the distance, you see smoke rising from the trees. Dredge aren't known for starting fires, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Yeah, but they wisened up to that after a while, interjects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get their attention, claims Fasold. No other group from Schlid were sent this way. No matter how you look at it, investigating will cost time. Send some Jarl to take a look, or check it out ourselves. Let's check it out ourselves. Sound of fighting ahead compel you to crash through the foliage, sidestepping Jarl and dredged bodies along the way. You burst onto the scene of carnage. A vast number of Jarl surrounded by dredge. Explanations can wait. You charge into the fight. Alright. So what did we get? Did we get anything? +1 kill, +1 will per kill. So we have Fasolt and Eirik and Gunolf. Fasolt, he's a provoker, so Fasolt has spent a long time with warriors under his command, known for being something of a vicious commander who have at one point been a brigand with a grudge against mankind. He's also one of the most respected for reliably getting the job done. Most recently, he's been posted in Schlid, holding off the dredge. If Fasolt is anything, he's a Jarl loyalist. Alright, Mauger can be promoted, so let's do that. I mean, while we're here, right? Cost 10, but I think that's fine. He's the shield master, so let's grab some more armor up for him. Anyone else? Gunolf can be. We put Hakon in this fight. I kind of want other people to get some experience here. Get like 3 shield guys here, and then Gunolf. How much does it cost to promote him? 15? I'm gonna do that. Max that out, and we can max up his break. I think his armor might be good, so we can actually take some hits without losing his strength. then after this, we should have enough to upgrade Ursa. So here we go, ready for battle. Oh, +1 will per kill. You know what? You're level 3 now. So here, let's give you that. The Sunstone and Gris. You can have the coins. Oh, interesting way to start the fight. Moral declined, eh? Moral. I should say moral. Who has the highest? You've got the highest armor. You can go here. Kind of want you over here as well, Mr. Warhawk. Only bad thing is if you can move up here, that's not good for us. Gris can... Yeah, you know what? You guys all chill with everyone here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, and maybe you can stab them. That'd be nice. Want you over here. Yeah, you know what? Let's start with this. Wasn't really sure where this would go, so why don't we move here? Battering ram him, so he's stuck there. That seems fine with me. We want to break your armor a lot, so like looting can come down here and just destroy you. Malice. Oh, I should have looked at what that did. Taunts and adjacent, so they have to attack you. I'm not that worried about that. Facile, just get that hit in there. I'm going for... Oh, ouch. Can hit him for 3. So I think we'll do that. We'll just come over here and we'll just smack you around. Same thing, you guys are just breaking armor, but whatever. Seven damage. There we go. That's a nice... That's gonna hurt, but it's not hurting as bad as it definitely could be. Is that guy up? So he's next. Then Gris. Alright, Gris can move here and whack this guy down. Okay, so let's go here. I'm gonna try to take this guy's armor down. The more the merrier, basically. His armor's so low. Alright, I do want to hit him though, so that these enemies can't do a whole lot to us. Ow. Breaking all the armor we can. It's nice. Now he's got no threat. There we go. Nice hit. Gunolf is going to get hurt, but that's okay. Stab that guy, get promoted. You're still alive, Gunolf. break some armor here. Lunolf is down again, unfortunate, but it happens. Bring the pain. Oh, Luden is as well. These guys just want to hurt us. It's not very nice. There we go. That's a nice hit there. Stab. Break some armor. Let's double up the pain. Ow. Alright, well, at least these guys aren't really hurting us too much now. 3, let's kill him. Hit us for 2. Break down the rest of that armor. I like Facile to get a kill, so let's just rest for a moment. There we go. Lots of fights in this one. Victory! Your renown grows. Promotion, sweet. Promotion, sweet. More promotions. We can do 3 promotions. Gunolf is injured, and so is Luden. Could be worse. 6 renown. That's it. Well, that's less good. As the fighting wraps up, one of the Jarl puts his axe away and puffs on a pipe. Hakon, he greets you. Glad you saw our signal. Well, I'm glad we went and explored. He explains that they'd come from Schlid and were surrounded. He spotted you in the distance and lit a fire to draw your attention at the risk of drawing the dredge as well. Back at the caravan, their sizable detachment joins your ranks. 280 Jarl and 40 supplies. Ogre comes to you privately. I've seen some of the warriors disappearing. At first, thought it was my imagination. Now I'm certain several have just gone missing. Mostly men, some Jarl too. I can't quite figure it out. If it's abandonment, you can't let it stand. Alright. Have Mogr question the ones who've returned, demand answers personally, make an example of a few. Have Mogr watch and follow anyone else. I don't overly like that. Seems like a death sentence for Mogr. Ask Luden. Demand answers personally. Call the named Jarl to your tent and demand an explanation. Tell you they saw Luden's men going back to the wrecked wagon to gather gold and follow. They admit to taking some for themselves. That's never a good thing. I'm going to dismiss them and speak with Luden. Or do we keep the news to ourselves? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's how we would do. Let's dismiss them. I ordered it, says Luden when you confront him. I sent my men to bring back gold from the cart you left behind. You have a problem with your warriors joining them. Maybe you should keep them under control. Pummel him in his stupid face. I don't care if he turns over loot. I'm going to tell him that he needs to stop. I've already stopped. We're too far now for anyone to catch back up to the caravan. His smug demeanor is nearly unbearable. Alright. Can we... Your warriors demand a break. You halt the caravan at the side, but in all honesty, you're starting to feel the altitude and weariness yourself. Mogr leans on a fallen tree, fiddling with the crust of bread. Getting colder, he says. You see Ridgehorn just starting to peek around the mountains. A flock of ravens float across the sky towards the fort. We should follow those birds. Alright. Why? Without another word, Mogr starts running toward the birds and tumbles over the cliff. Suddenly, he's gliding through the air, flapping his arms for all they're worth. He swoops toward Ridgehorn before bursting into flames and plummeting into the tower, which crumbles like a log from a smoldering campfire. What? What is going on? You think you've lost your mind, then you wake up, then you don't remember setting up camp or falling asleep in front of crackling logs. What's going on, you mutter. Hakon, did you see? He starts, yeah, you both agree to keep it yourself. Okay, that's a little odd. Here, one moment here. First let's check out some heroes. Yeah, we have 8. I'd like to just promote people that, so they at least are level 2. We are going to rest here. Morale improved. So we have 2 more people that are injured for a day. So I'd like to rest at least 1 more day and then we'll hit the road. Alright, continuing forth. I'm sure you've seen them, Mogre says, but we're being followed. Dredge have been on our asses since we left the Godstone, lots of them. I'm sure there's plenty in front of us too. But we're just a half day out from thick woods, we might lose them there. No, stop and get everyone ready for a fight. We'll lose them, or good, more slags to kill. It's always interesting, the different choices that you get handed in this. And that's one of the things, like you have to look at it and go, alright, are we going to get sandwiched? Are we going to stop everyone, get ready for a fight? Or do we just try to lose them? We'll try to lose these ones. The Jarl don't enjoy shuffling through the undergrowth, but the Dredge hate it even more. Most stop at the edge of the forest, and the ones who follow are picked off without much effort. They begin to creep around the tree line, and you hope you can outpace them to the other side. I also don't want to lose a bunch of people. Like, right now we're at 1,000 Jarl. That's impressive. Deep inside the woods, you get the distinct sense that Dredge have more or less surrounded you, and in great numbers. Their dark shapes create unsettling patterns as they slide between the trees in every direction. You call Mogre around. Any ideas? Yeah, pray to whatever god you like. There's more of them waiting on the other side of the woods than we've seen so far. We may be seriously outnumbered, especially if we wait. Sarah appears unexpectedly. What if? She says, patting her arrows knowingly. You could set a part of the woods on fire to draw their attention while you escape, or draw them into a trap. Is this your idea, you ask? She shrugs insolently. Fight your way out as usual. Wait and see if they disperse. Create a forest fire. Draw them into the woods and set them on fire. Or lure them into the woods without the fire. Let's draw them into the woods and set them on fire. You create a line of shield bangers, unleash volleys of arrows at their direction, luring frustrated swaths of them into the trees. At your command, Yrsa flings flaming arrows into key locations. Trees erupt and fires spread quickly. Many fall immediately, but the Jarl start to lose their nerve. Soon the caravan is in disarray, some fighting, others fleeing from the growing inferno. Yrsa says, vanish. Luton rushes past in a state of terror. You break from trees hoping to regroup. We lost 35 Jarl from that. Where is Yrsa? Behind you, Varl are following your lead, though not as many as you had hoped. The Dredge, distracted by the fire, have, thankfully, not yet noticed your escape. Isn't she with you? Don't Did you make her do it? Where is she? I didn't make her do anything. It was her idea. Ludin stares into the flames, face blank. He's trying hard not to show what this means to him. A miserable moment lingers. We've got to get out of here, Hakon. We brought minutes at the most. We don't know that she's gone anyways. Maybe she'll catch up to us. Moger gathers the others. Someone drags Ludin against his will, but you hear no outburst or insult. It's almost worse that way. Right. We do lose her. We're getting up there. Oh, that's so cool. The lightning striking in the background, Ridgehorn. Just the visuals of this game are so awesome. Where did we make it to? Did we make it to Ridgehorn? Is that what this is? I don't really know where we're at, but I'm assuming this is Ridgehorn. But I thought it was really far in the distance behind us, so that's why I'm a little confused. What is this mess about? Looks like a full-scale battle happened, and recently. But only dredge bodies remain. Maybe we'll see something from the tower. Have Jarl search the building and make sure there's no dredge waiting to spring on us. On it. Don't set up camp or make a fire. We'll take a look and then get out of here before anything else goes wrong. You mean more wrong? Ha ha, such a jerk. Alright, so we've got the tower, we've got heroes. Let's take a quick gander. How much renown do we have? 3. So not enough to upgrade anyone, but we do have Ludin and Eirik ready. So that's at least nice. Okay. I guess we're gonna check out the tower. There's nothing else to check out, right? So here we go. Oh, getting ready for battle. All right. You're out. Oh, they're both. Okay. I guess Bercy, you're in. Hakon could be. But again, trying to spread out the experience between everyone. Although if this is a big battle, might be good to have him in there. Yeah, you know what? Not a bad idea. Let's bring Hakon in. At least he can hit hard, so that's a good thing to have. All right. Looks like we've got some dredge here up at the tower. Is this guy? Inferno Slinger. 2 bombs are thrown, exploding in a 5-tile area on the next turn. Blind. Blinds the target, preventing them from using exertion for extra movement. And these are just regular slingers, and this is a regular warrior. Okay. Chris is slow, so I don't mind him there. Vassal Luden, or Mogre with Luden. I want to have you over here as well, because if you can reach them faster than anyone else and start destroying them, you guys should be fine over here. Hey, you know what? I guess we're going there and just hitting this guy. Move forward to see where everyone's all going here. Alright. Those aren't exactly the greatest place for all that stuff to go. I'd like to move you here. Means you can't quite reach, which does make it less good. More so trying to figure out where he's going, right? Alright, 1 second here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I guess you're just there. He's coming this way. Okay, that's okay. Move you here and you can rally. Yeah. You guys are just kind of doing your own thing. Fortunately, we do need to move here. And I do really want to hurt this guy. This is going to hurt us. Yeah, ouch. Let's move here and just start wailing on him. Hoping Luden can get up there. This could hurt Chris. Yep, quite a lot. Let's impale, get him out of the way. Now those guys are going to be fine. Keep that willpower up. Nice. He's done. Now, do we malice him so he hits us? I think so. And we have hack on going here. And just outright smack him so he can't do a lot more. Breaking some of our armor, but that's okay. Kinda don't really know where to put you. It's over there. It's gonna start trying to summon some stuff. That's okay. Should be fine. Last one standing. You gotta move around. Yeah, I don't mind you just getting the kill. Didn't see that. Moving's over here. Alright. Just wait and just kind of see where this guy's going. Should be able to take him on with whoever, so nice and slow units here. Move on back now that we've got him kind of coming this way. Yeah, there we go. Hit him there. Come around. Just break all his armor. You can actually move right here and outright kill him. Perfect. Victory. Mulger can get promoted. Gris is injured. Oops. Alright, we got a little bit more renown now. You lean on a crumpled wall, watching endless waves of dredge marching below. Satisfied, Hakon? Mulgrass, the vast number of dredge remind you of our great wars. I've seen enough, you reply. Let's get out of here. Mulger stands over the bodies of the man and woman. I think the slag came up here for those two. Mulger waving his bloody weapon in the direction. Any idea who they are? Man is dressed in light clothes unfit for travel in the north. A woman wears an ornate but simple robe and shawl. No, but something's wrong about this, says Mulger. He pauses and puts his ear to the man's chest. This one's still alive. The girl is not. The clang of metal reaches you from the courtyard below. Muffled by the thick snow, you curse. Kirk, quick, back down. Bring the live one. You skip stairs as you descend, shouting orders to the Jarl below. Holy moly. Big fights coming up here. Press your advantage. Formations will give the order. I was kind of hoping that this chapter would be over soon. Because I've got some things I need to do. Gris is injured, so you're out. I don't mind bringing in Gunnulf on this one. He's got lots of health here. Or, not health, strength. Ludin, we could promote you. Or Eirik, we could promote you. Or Mulger. Then we're going to promote you. We don't have enough. We need 15. Eirik. Promote you. We only need 10. Done. Yeah, you know what? A little bit more strength. Kind of happy with that. Let's start this fight. Here we go. I mean, that's the one thing about this. At least the fights themselves don't seem to take too long. We've got Ruben. He's carrying whoever. I didn't really notice the... should look around more. Alright. big guy there, so I kind of want you back a little bit. Something like that. You can be right up there. These are just grunts. Scourge Warrior. So this guy's like that, but just weaker. Okay, got it. What the heck is going on here? There we go. That was weird. Let's be ready. He can reach us, and it takes him his entire movement. He's up next. So I don't mind this. He comes first to us. He only hit us for a couple, so... yeah. So you can move here. Hit him. Bring down his armor even more. And these guys all have a lot of fun that they need to do. Outright hit him so he can't hurt us as much anymore. Yeah, we're gonna do this, send you this way, Gunolf. Stab him a little bit more. We can rally up somebody. Sure. Get your willpower back a little bit. Let's just get that kill there. They're gonna start fighting us up here, which it really isn't that much of a issue. More so this guy here. I want to hit him for 10. So they can't do a whole lot to us. And hit him for a good amount here as well. He's gonna start summoning people, which, you know, not always the nicest thing to do. Stab him, get another renown. Move up here. We are gonna hit him. Hit him for 5. So, you know, less damage that they can do to us, the better, really. Ogre. Yeah, just move on up. So he is going to get his summon off, which does suck. But that's okay. Hit him for 5. So we're going to have someone join in. Might as well hit the biggest one that there is. Get the kill off. Yeah, looting is doing pretty good for us. lived a little bit more than I thought he might. Hit him for 5. Assault should be able to get the next hit in there. Oh, you can almost get it. Let's just rest you. Oh, nice. You can actually get in there and get that kill. Spear. And you can get this one here. You know what? Let's kill a few more before they flee. Not really that... wasn't really worried about them. More worried about this guy here, which is unfortunate. Although Fassel should be able to get there first. At least hurt him a little bit. Can't. We didn't have a very good route there, which is unfortunate. We can stand in the way, though. Make him do a little bit less damage to us. And Hack-On can come down here and just obliterate him. There we go. Now I'm not even worried about him. Nor this guy. They're all very weak now. You know what? Let's just hit them. Make sure that they can't do too much damage to us. Break down that armor a bit, because it is a lot of armor that he has. He's trying to summon again. Not a fan. I'm gonna bring the pain on this guy. Oh, we didn't stop him. Alright, you need to stop him then, Hack-On. Preferably you guys stop bringing in more people. Ow. There we go. Ow. Let's just take him out so we don't have to worry. Oh, he gets the extra turn right away. No. Eirik. Man, that did not do what I wanted it to. We got a singing stone. Alright. It's one fighter and 10 Jarl. Could be a lot worse, I guess. Don't really know. 1 injury. 17 renown, though, so that's nice. What's going on? I had one eye on the fight. Next time I look down, dredge are swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out there. But it's a lot. If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really, unless you want to wade into the valley. We're going to have to leave the same way we came in. Hack-On, you should take a look at this. Nearby, the man had been bundled and laid near a short wall protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. That raises more questions than it answers. What of it? Spellweavers in Ridgehorn? Why? Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. first we need a little bit of rest. I agree, let's decide how we're going to defend this dump in case they attack again. Each day we wait here, the dredge are going to pile up. How many will there be tomorrow? Double? What about the next day? Look, it's your call, Hakon, but we can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. The Jarl fall. If anyone falls fighting here, they'll be left behind. I'll take that risk. Let's make a plan. I don't like it, Hakon. That's all I'm going to say. We need that rest, unfortunately. We're ready. What's our approach? Bait the dredge into attacking, wear them down, break through the front lines and don't stop, send the shield bangers forward and fight defensively, go all out, strike hard, and drive them off. I'm tempted. I like this one. Shouldn't send the shield bangers and fight defensively, but bait the dredge into attacking and wear them down. Right, if we can get enough of them to split off, we could handle them a lot easier. Might be worth a try. Sending Jarl forward to harass the dredge. A couple come down to engage and are quickly felled, toppling over the cliff. No more take the bait. Instead, hurling exploding stones close enough, you'll have to change your tactics. Let's pull back. Might have just lost any advantage we had, says Moger. The fight's going to be a little harder, I think. Alright. Then let's do go all out, strike hard, and drive them off. Well, that's how we usually deal with a bunch of dredge. You're right. Though the old methods might be the best. But if we can win this fight on our own terms, we won't have anyone following us all the way to Grofheim. Let's go smash some dredge. Warriors gather in a row of shield bangers at the fore and move quickly into the fray, attacking the dredge in familiar formations. It goes well for a time until you realize there are way more dredge than you attack with a force this size. As you push into the fight, you hope your endurance holds out. We're just constantly fighting. That's all we're doing. Oh man. Who do we bring in? Chris is injured for far too long. Gunnulf is still okay. Let's promote you. You're on the front line. Get you one more armor and one more strength. And unfortunately, I don't think we can promote anybody else. What is this? +2 will per kill. Vassal, you get this. Done, at least for now. I think we're as ready as we can be for battle. I don't know, maybe Gunnulf and then Hakon? I don't know. Oh, this is an interesting fight layout. But man, I might have to pause it here, so we'll be back. Okay, let's give this a go. Well, hopefully we'll see. Had to do a couple things there. What do we got? This guy does not look very nice. Nor are these guys. Kind of want, like, Hakon to go over there and beat these guys up. Gotta move you guys up here just momentarily. And I think sending, like, you three this way, maybe even with, like, Ludin, send... I don't know, this is a hard fight to figure out what we need to do. So yeah, you know what, let's go with this and we'll figure it out. How far can these guys move? Not very. These guys' range, though, we don't know what their range is. That's the thing. I do want to move over this way, though, and have them come towards us, and some of us go that way. Yeah, you're gonna move this way as well. You can actually hit us. Alright, good to know. That's okay though, because we can hit him. I don't mind Hakon getting some kills here. If it means that... Oh yeah, now he's stuck there, so this is actually quite good for us. If we can surround them so they can't move. We're gonna head off that way. Oh, he can't quite get in there, eh? I don't want to move too close, because I also don't want him to be able to just run out and hit us. And he can. That's unfortunate. I kind of want him to choose his targets, and I want Gunolf just to smash that guy. Make him run back, and alright, well, kind of getting in the way. Let's get into the midst of it. I guess if we spent the willpower, he would have died. Might have been a good thing to do. He can get right there, which I don't overly like. So let's just move up one and wait, see where he goes. He's going for him. Oh. Ouch. Ow. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. Hit him. Don't want him to be able to hit us. Let's just outright kill that guy. One less to worry about. We hurt him for one. Ludin's gonna get some hits in. Break some of that armor. 4 damage. Ouch. More of your armor, so when you do come in here, we hurt you good. Make him get out of here. I mean, this sucks. But at least he's good. I don't have to worry about him. Did that? Yeah, that did. Isn't that unfortunate? We'll move here. And we want to hit him hard, so 14, that's going to hurt Ludin. Doesn't kill Ludin, so that's nice at the very least. Just hit him. Oh, ouch. Let's move behind. Get some attacks in here. Not doing a lot there. Put that guy down. Nice. Only him left. That's okay. Stand there and just hit him with your armor, probably. Alright. At least you get the kill. Back on. Gunolf is injured again. Oft injured, and so is Eirik. Also oft injured. That's okay though. 10 renown. The first wave of dredge out of the picture, you stop and take a stock of the battlefield. Your warriors are doing well as you could hope. Fortunately, there were enough of them to pull it off. The dredge are furious, but falling quickly. You think you've points safely outdistanced them at this point. Get out of here. Take stock of the survivor. It hurts to think how many you lost to get this far, with nothing but an unconscious mender to show for it. You hope it was worth it. Oh, come on. Please be the end of the chapter. Well, I think it actually might be. Making our way, we're going way past Schlid. All the way fast forwarding to Grofheim, eh? Interesting. Hakon, join me for a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see. It's a welcome party from Grofheim, bearing mead. That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. The mender from Ridgehorn woke up. He says his name is Eyvind. Eyvind. Sounds like a mender name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Grofheim, and we found you at the towers of Ridgehorn. What were you doing there? Grofheim? No. That's the wrong way. Juno, where is she? Where's the woman that was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No, we have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the dredge were crawling all over Ridgehorn? Dredge? We have to go back. It's a damned graveyard, boy. I'm sorry, Eyvind. The girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Jorundur what's happening and prepare for a bloody war. So if you... She is dead. I couldn't save her. Eyvind suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground and you're motion for some Jarl to help him onto the cart. Not what I hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Hubin. Sooner we get to Grofheim, the better. It's a very long chapter.
Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. Chapter 4, Lest They Not Come Home. Okay, well, that's it for this episode, so thanks you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.